Hello my friends, welcome to the Audio Knowledge channel. If you like the content you can subscribe and share. The Language Instinct. How the Mind Creates Language, by Steven Pinker explores the concept that language is a fundamental human instinct, much like the ability to walk or breathe. Pinker argues that language is not just a cultural artifact or a product of social interaction, but an innate capability embedded in the human brain through evolution. Drawing on insights from linguistics, psychology, and cognitive science, he demonstrates how language develops naturally in humans and why it is a unique feature of our species. Key concepts. 1. Innateness of language. Pinker asserts that humans are born with an inherent ability to acquire language. He compares this to how birds are born with the instinct to sing. This natural inclination to learn language is termed the language instinct. According to Pinker, children across the world, regardless of culture or environment, go through similar stages of language acquisition, demonstrating that language is hardwired into our biology. 2. Universal grammar. Building on Noam Chomsky's theory, Pinker discusses the concept of a universal grammar, a set of underlying principles shared by all human languages. This universal grammar serves as a blueprint that allows children to learn the specific rules and structures of their native language. Pinker explains how this universal grammar is what enables humans to understand and produce an infinite number of sentences they have never heard before. 3. Language development in children. Pinker delves into how children acquire language effortlessly and without formal instruction. He points out that by the age of 3, children can produce complex sentences and understand intricate grammatical structures, which suggests an innate capability. He also discusses pidgins and creoles as examples of how children can spontaneously develop fully fledged languages, given minimal input. 4. Language is an evolutionary adaptation. Pinker argues that language is an evolutionary adaptation that evolved to solve specific problems related to survival and social interaction. By facilitating communication, language has provided humans with a means to share information, coordinate actions, and build complex societies. Pinker suggests that this evolutionary perspective explains why all humans, regardless of cultural background, possess the ability to develop language. 5. Complexity and creativity of language. The book emphasizes the complexity and creativity of language. Pinker illustrates how even though languages can vastly differ in their vocabulary and grammar, they all share a deep structure that allows for creativity. Humans can generate and understand sentences they have never encountered before, which indicates a profound underlying cognitive ability. 6. Challenges to the instinct theory. While discussing the instinctive nature of language, Pinker also addresses counter-arguments from other linguistic theories, such as the idea that language is purely a cultural construct. He counters these by pointing out the uniformity and systematic nature of language development across different cultures, which cannot be fully explained by cultural factors alone. 7. Language and thought. Pinker explores the relationship between language and thought, addressing the question of whether language shapes thought or merely expresses it. He leans toward the idea that while language can influence the way we think about certain concepts, it does not entirely constrain our thought processes. Conclusion. The language instinct makes a compelling case for the idea that language is an innate biological function of the human brain. Pinker's synthesis of linguistic theory, cognitive science, and evolutionary psychology provides a comprehensive understanding of how language is formed, learned, and used. He emphasizes that understanding language is key to understanding what it means to be human, as it is a window into the mind and the innate cognitive abilities that define our species. By presenting language as an instinct, Pinker challenges traditional views and opens up new avenues for exploring the nature of human cognition.